This news update is brought to you by...
Say hello to Shanta. Shanta is an entertainer, but she also loves to be entertained, which is why she has Flow TV brought to her through Flow's 100% fiber to the home network. It's great for busy Shanta because she can control the time she watches her favorite shows, play back from the start in case she missed it, or even record with cloud video recording. And with her Flow services bundle, enjoys much more for much less. Visit any Flow retail outlet, call 1-800-804-2994, or visit discoverflow.co to find out more. One-of-a-kind connection. This is how we flow.
This is your Barbados Today evening updates for Monday, September 12th. Thanks for joining us. I'm Frenella Wedderburn. 4 young men, all from St. Michael, were remanded to Her Majesty's Prisons Dodds on murder charges today. 23-year-old Kiston Harlem Clark, 20-year-old Jason Shamin Blenman, 22-year-old Hakim Deshaun Jeremy Griffith, and the 21-year-old Stefan Kobe Nkosi Branch are accused of the September 1 murder of Ricardo Anthony Bryan. 46-year-old Bryan was shot in the car park of the Lucky Horseshoe at Warrens. The men were not required to plead to the indictable charges. They will reappear in court on October 10th. Police are seeking the public's assistance in locating a 16-year-old boy who has been missing since Sunday. Kobe Ronaldo Haywood of Block 4F, Madison Terrace, Dickens Farm, St. Michael, left home about 1:30 p.m. He was last seen about 2 p.m. at Brandon's Beach. At the time, he was wearing a short gray pants and an orange T-shirt. Kobe is muscular and is about 6 feet tall. He is dark in complexion and has a broad nose, thick lips, big ears, and long arms. He walks with an erect appearance and speaks with a rough voice. He has a tattoo on the inside of his left arm with the words hope and faith. Anyone with information pertaining to his whereabouts is asked to contact the Black Rock Police Station at telephone number 417-7500 or 7501, emergency number 211, or the nearest police station. In other news, Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade Minister Maxine McLean says this year's Caribbean Human Development Report addresses some of the socio-economic concerns facing the island. Speaking at the launch of the United Nations Development Program report, Senator McLean stressed that the report backs up the region's long-held position that development is not a one-size-fits-all deal.
We in Barbados and the Caribbean therefore welcome this Caribbean Human Development Report. This report forms part of a larger report for the Latin American Caribbean region, but it focuses specifically on the unique situation of small island developing states and low-lying coastal states in the Caribbean. The focus of the report, multidimensional progress, human resilience beyond income, aligns neatly with what we in the Caribbean have identified as our core development issues: vulnerability, resilience, and sustainability.
Attorney General Adriel Brathwaite is blaming the educational system for producing deviant youth. Addressing the St. James South constituency branch meeting of the ruling Democratic Labour Party last evening, Brathwaite suggested that too many young people were falling through the cracks because the existing emphasis on academics was marginalizing those youth who are not so inclined. He said some teachers were even ignoring those who were not good at books, and this is a worrying problem.
It is unfortunate that we spend so much time asking the Attorney General why he don't hang people and why he don't increase the penalties, etc., as opposed to what can we do as a society? What are we doing wrong down there at the basic level that allows us to produce the type of individuals that we're producing today? Because that's what we need to do. The answer cannot be, let us lock up more of them. The answer cannot be, let us hang more of them. The answer has to be, how can we save more of these young people from being involved in deviant behavior?
Meantime, Barbados Labour Party candidate for St. Philip West constituency, John King, says authorities may have to examine the mental health of the nation's youth if they are to get to the bottom of the crime scourge. Speaking at the political meeting at the Gordon Walters Primary School last night, King expressed concern that too many young people were engaged in activities that can lead to negative behavior.
When you and I were growing up, we did not have half of the bombardment of things on social media, on TV, on these violent games that we continue to bring in for our children to play with. We didn't have that. So if we go outside and fall down, you see a little bit of blood coming, you start crying, you start feeling something. But if you have young children, boys or girls, every day playing video games, chopping off people's head, shooting people and all this kind of thing, they have no feelings. They get accustomed to it. It is a game. So it takes nothing off of one of them to really get their hand on a gun or a knife or whatever it is and chop up somebody or whatever.
In sports, Rocco Bowen won just once in the 9 rides on Sunday's final day at Emerald Downs, but that mattered little as the Barbadian walked away with his maiden jockey's title at the Pacific Northwest Racing Oval. The 27-year-old had been assured of the title for the last 2 weeks after opening a huge gap on the Colony and his 4.5-length victory in race 5 over 6 furlongs with a 3-1 chance. Lots of prayers was of academic interest. He ended an outstanding season with 110 victories, a whopping 40 clear of the nearest challenger, Leslie Morwin, who trailed in second with 70. Juan Gutierrez was third with 62 points.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter, that's the move for me. Stability, prosperity, we're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
In regional news now, police in the United States arrested a Trinidad and Tobago national as he attempted to enter the country illegally from Mexico. Declan Adrian David was arrested by Border Patrol agents after he crossed the Rio Grande River. Police records indicated that David was formerly deported from the U.S. in 2011 through Miami, Florida. He was previously convicted of intent to manufacture or distribute a controlled substance in June 2001 and was sentenced to 10 years in prison. David, who is in federal custody, has been charged with illegal entry. On the international scene, U.S. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump has pledged to release details about his health after his Democratic rival, Hillary Clinton, was diagnosed with pneumonia. Mr. Trump says health has now become an issue in the election campaign. Mrs. Clinton took ill on Sunday at a 9/11 memorial ceremony and canceled a campaign trip to California. A campaign spokesman said she will also be releasing new medical records to help ease concerns about her health. And that's news and sports, but for the very latest, visit our website, www.barbadostoday.bb. Also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We're also on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as Channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Good evening.